can't really shoot on the street in Syria with a professional camera and not have somebody come up and stop you and ask you what you're doing. So when we shot exteriors, we would use the 5D and just pretend that we were tourists, and that worked pretty well. And the rest of the equipment, we would use other kinds of bags to carry it around in. So you know those like big plaid bags that you find a lot? We would put foam in there, and like that was our light kit. Or we had everything disguised, so nothing ever looked like a professional case. I'd never get out of a car with like a Pelican case in Syria or anything that remotely looked like a camera bag. Everything was in backpacks. Or, if I had to sound something on me, I'd put a scarf around me so that you wouldn't see any of the equipment.
We're lucky. The cameras are small, but you also want to be real careful that you have good sound, because if you don't have good sound, you are not broadcast quality, and that's it. You're not theatrical screening quality.
The biggest problem when you have equipment is usually the sound equipment. That tends to be what freaks people out at borders, is transmitters and microphones. So we would hide those in our bras and underwear, so all the sound stuff would go in lingerie.
I was never worried for myself, because I'm stupid, I think, because I could have been. There are actually a couple of German journalists who did exactly what I did, and they did get, in fact, caught and spent 6 months in jail. But I was always very worried about how to get the footage out. It was, this line, I'm a tourist, I'm just shooting the sites here, that works if you have maybe 2 or 3 tapes on you, but if you're caught with 90 tapes, not even the most curious tourist would shoot that much. And the other challenge was that I couldn't send them to the US because the US doesn't accept media from Iran, again, because of the embargo. So what I did is I send most of the footage to my mother in Germany. Germany has different relations with Iran. I always took the 5 or 6 tapes that I thought were the nuggets into pretty much my underwear and smuggled them out myself, and the rest I would do via my mother.
Wow, we had very similar things happening when we were filming in Kashmir as well. The tape in the underwear is a common problem for all of us.
It's an important piece of equipment. What kind of underwear do you bring?
Exactly.